Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Headlocks and Hangovers, the best wrestling podcast out there. I am Fresh Voice. You are...
Young Custodian.
You are...
I cash money, baby. What's up? Just kidding. It's the underwear.
Oh, wow.
Bet you didn't know.
That was dynamic.
Yo, this is the fucking best.
What is
This is
happening?
the coolest shit.
We had technical difficulties, but we figured it out.
Oh, my.
Today, boys, we got some guests on the show.
Who?
I don't know. Who the fuck are you?
Who am I?
Who the fuck are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm your cozy boy, Jack Andrews.
And I'm the embodiment of energy, Chris Copeland.
And we are the
Awesome Odyssey.
There you go. That's what you got.
Triple digits. Unsanctioned pro tag team champions.
That's right.
Over 100 days. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're as long as you never have another match, your reign continues.
Woo.
It's like, ring.
Who says we haven't had a match? We might have a place set up in the woods somewhere. We're doing something. We're having matches. Oh yeah, we're still beating up nerds.
Outside the back
You
of like
hear
some
me?
TGI Fridays and shit.
We're out looking for
I
these
feel that.
rejects.
Yeah.
We're out looking for our titles because
Oh.
I didn't get to take a good enough picture with them.
Nope.
Oh, don't you hate when that
Did
happens?
you get a picture?
I didn't get a picture.
It's all about the angles.
I saw the rejects get a
I did
real
get a pic-
pretty picture with them.
Yeah.
They were standing
Well,
over you holding
possession
the
is
title.
9/10 of the law, so
Boys,
technicalities.
Boys, we need help finding these guys. There's only two of us. Look, we got plenty of people in the room here. We need to find these.
We got it.
Fresh Voice
Gotta
makes
stick
up
on, we gotta
about
stick
5
on.
people.
And we got 2/5 right here. All right.
6, 7, 12 people.
This is a this is a great way to start the show here on Headlocks and Hangovers.
Do we address this comment?
I mean, it's a
There's
great
a comment for the Awesome Odyssey.
I
What's
feel
the
like
comment?
you should.
We should definitely
What
address
you
it.
got?
So
What's the
it's
comment?
from Jeff Johnson's Wrestling Sound Off podcast friend. He's asking, how high are the Odyssey right now?
How high are we? We're on a natural high. What does that mean?
5'4".
Our frequency
he's
is
the
always through the roof.
the enigma, the embodiment of energy over there. I mean,
Rejects,
You know-
we coming for you, nigga.
At some point on this podcast, I want to just bring up the Macho Man Randy Savage
Let's
for no
bring
reason.
him up right
just
now.
do it. Just going hard
Bro.
on
No
her.
reason.
Listen, I have a reason why we can talk about Macho Man. I'm planning something for y'all for that.
We have a
Don't worry
document.
about it. We will.
run
What is
the-
it? All
we
right,
run the
bet.
docket.
We'll go. We'll get. Let's go to Money in the Bank.
Pace
That's
yourself.
going to be in a later segment. So, boys, we need to discuss Money in the Bank. We normally do our predictions at the end of the show, but today we're going to do them right at the start in case we fuck around too much. How about that?
Have we ever fucked around too much on this show?
I
Last
wasn't
week,
on the show last week, and I feel like that's exactly what happened.
that's exactly what happened.
We got drunk in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. You got
So is that what that melon vodka in a plastic
The
container?
melon vodka did nothing to me. It was the moonshine, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. That moonshine was heavy hitter.
Y'all were-
So
Man.
let's run the
Translation
card.
very high.
Let's run the card, boys.
All right, you call it out and we'll weigh
These-
in.
Real quick, Awesome
Okay.
Odyssey. Do y'all watch the E?
Wait, you mean the Ellen DeGeneres show?
Yeah.
No.
What about the WWE?
The rest.
Yes, occasionally, yes I do.
Doesn't your mom really like Ellen?
I work there.
Yeah,
I
she
work there.
records Ellen often.
You-
You
work
for
there.
WWE?
We work
We
at
do.
WWE.
Yeah.
Getting that check.
I thought you meant you worked for
Like,
Ellen
y'all close Vince
DeGeneres.
McMahon?
I don't want to reveal anything, but it's some undisclosed money.
We do
You know what
work
I mean? I'm not giving any more information.
It's
on
hush
that.
money.
I'm surprised
They
I ain't
killed a
seen you
guy.
on 105 Live with me and the boys. It's a good, yeah. The
Let's do
Thursday
it.
show?
Because
We should run it.
106. That's why.
Oh, 106 Live.
Yeah,
You're
they're
heavy
just
on
above.
Any
Yeah.
show,
But-
any smoke.
that. Show.
We
We beat,
allegedly.
we beat was it Smoking Buds.
We did.
Oh, yeah?
We did.
Yikes.
Was that before the show or was that a
We're
long
the
time
best
ago?
buds.
Oh.
By the way, what's his damn card?
Run the card.
Let's do it.
So on the pre-show, the other matches we don't know. I don't know the order of any of these, but the two pre-show matches we got. First is Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro, which is gonna suck.
Speaking
Is
about
it?
I think it's
speaking
gonna
about
suck.
possibly high, Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro.
I don't think it's gonna suck.
I think it's gonna be extremely boring because I don't like
I mean, I
Cesaro,
don't know.
And I think
You don't
Jeff,
like. Wait, pause. You don't like Cesaro?
why would, bro? You know what? I just had the weirdest.
It's gonna rain.
That was some
That was
thunder.
wild.
I was thinking it was Sheamus
Oh, because of what they
because
did
of
on
what
the
they were.
SmackDowns.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Why
that would
is he
make a lot of
fighting-
sense, wouldn't it?
Excuse me. The bar. What if Sheamus jumps homeboy Jeff Hardy in the DQ and the bar comes back together?
That could happen.
It won't happen. Vince
It
McMahon
won't.
Don't give a fuck about
It don't.
that.
It makes absolutely no sense just due to the fact that Cesaro with that Shinsuke and the Sami Zayn right now. You know,
Yeah.
Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm okay. I'm now
No,
a
you're
little
not.
more excited for this because I like Cesaro way more than
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
You realize people have real identities and stuff.
Yeah.
Sheamus was in the Ninja Turtle sequel.
A couple things.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I remember one of the latest WWE matches that I actually watched all the way through. It wasn't that long, but I think so they put Cesaro on the pre-show on one of their last pay-per-views. He wrestled Gulak. What was that on?
Drew Gulak.
Was that
What
Mania?
show was that? Was that Mania?
No.
Anyways, they didn't have much
Maybe.
time, and that was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Cesaro's
watched that whole
amazing.
thing. That was fire.
Oh yeah, it was Cesaro. It was Cesaro Gulak. It was pre-show on Mania. That's right.
I'm like, yeah, just give Cesaro the pre-show or whatever. It's gonna make people watch, I guess.
Cesaro
But he can.
bring-
He'll work with 8 minutes.
bringing back
Oh,
the
yeah.
airplane spin. I love that.
that was the fucking
And-
Mania.
I know. I was there.
At your house.
Yeah.
Give Sheamus his old theme song back.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
That's all I'm
agreed.
gonna say.
Now give him Finley's, but instead, my name is Finley and I like to fight. My name is Sheamus. Yeah.
That would
And
be
I'm
tight.
Irish too.
all look
But who do you, I think? I mean, they're going to
I
give
think
Jeff Hardy
Jeff
a
Hardy-
Hardy's taking
Jeff
the
Hardy.
W. I think that's an easy. I think that's
Yep.
an easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to prevent the
They're not giving
AEW.
Cesaro his own documentary.
No,
I'll
definitely
do
not.
one.
Yeah.
I'll do one.
He'll do
I'm
one.
proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Young aspiring filmmaker, man.
One day. Not now.
Eventually.
Bucket list.
So the next pre-show match we got is R-Truth versus MVP.
Match
And
of the night
Match of the
already.
night.
If-
That could be main
Mark
event.
it down.
It's like I booked this match. Like you were like, Brandon, who the fuck do you want on the pre-show? Like, R-Truth and MVP. I don't care who they're wrestling. Like, why not each other? All right, great.
Sponsored by
That
Def
sounds
Jam,
dope.
Fight for New York.
I missed that game so much. Yeah, I want it.
Oh man,
But no, R-Truth's going to get over, and
I-
somehow the 24/7 title is going to get involved.
I
Are you
need,
telling me Gronk's about
I
to be
need-
here?
I hope he gets. I hope he dies.
dude.
Not
No, he got
really.
released, bro.
I know, it's because he's going to the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Hey, quick.
Okay, quick. Get rowdy.
3 Live Crew, dog.
With Conan and the other one.
It was yeah, Road
Kit
to
James.
Aruru. Yeah, Kit James back then. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, let's go to the.
I'm sorry.
Let's go to the real card here.
Okay.
Again, no particular order on these. Actually, let's end with the Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
That, that makes sense.
So we got Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend.
Is it The Fiend or is it Bray Wyatt?
I think
It
it's advertised
says
as Bray Wyatt.
Bray
Which one
Wyatt.
is
It says Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
It says.
We're really
Has he even had a match as Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, he beat up The Miz. He beat the dog shit out of The Miz.
Yeah.
Wait, is his
Okay.
name still The Miz or his rap name?
MCMIZ.
MCMIZ and Johnny Dritter.
He still goes by the Miz.
You like their new song or their old song better?
The newest one.
They got a new one?
Okay. Yeah, they did. I was
Is it
like,
not
whoa,
Hey
all
Hey
right.
Ho
Did
Ho?
you watch it? I still don't believe you. I tagged you.
It's real. I
Scotty
was like,
yelled at me.
Okay.
It's still real to me, damn it.
I refuse to watch it. Turn it off.
It's crazy.
We have
Derek
a
from
live
last week's
studio
show
audience.
in the audience.
There's no audience members.
All right, whatever. Yeah, man. I think this is if it's the Fiend, which I'm assuming it is.
I mean, if anything,
No,
it'll be
not
a
getting into it.
transition mid-match somehow, and then Bray
think
comes
so?
back.
I'm
to
proud
get
of
the
him.
I mean, yeah.
Transitioning, it's very brave.
Stay strong.
So you always talk about how the Fiend fixes people. How's the Fiend gonna fix Bray Wyatt,
how,
Mr.
What,
Theory
Isn't
Man?
the Fiend Bray Wyatt? What you mean?
how's
Uh,
the thing gonna fix
Braun
Braun?
Strowman. Yeah.
Man, you and names.
I'm
You're
I do
doing
that
great.
too. I do that too.
It's okay.
Shit, I don't even know who I am. What are we talking about?
I think there's, I saw Gollum up there or something.
Precious.
He's looking at me in the
Wrong
floorboards.
user.
But
I'm
anyway,
So,
how is Bray Wyatt gonna fix Braun? How's he broken?
Braun Strowman ain't been the same since he tagged with Nicholas, and every time he gets no, get to me. I mean, check.
Go to
Every
run.
time he gets to the top, he fucking falls flat on his ass.
seen this.
He fucking gets Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar flattens him. And then he goes back up, gets the main event, gets flat, gets squashed. Him and Bray Wyatt have been on a similar path. Every time Bray Wyatt gets to the top, he gets fucking squashed. So maybe if Braun Strowman loses to The Fiend, he turns back into the monster, not the nice guy, not the team Misfits, not the team fucking with Nicholas. He's just going to be a monster and not be the face that he is.
I can see that. I can see where that's
Well,
coming
And that's not even written down in my notes, but I won't get into that.
Yeah, I was about to say you took notes and you didn't even
I won't
reference
even
them.
get
I'm proud of you
into
about
that.
that.
Okay,
That will
okay.
take the
Well,
whole
then let me
fucking
play
show
a little
Bray
devil's
Wyatt.
advocate for you. What if it's a matter of Braun overcoming Bray, but not Braun overcoming the Fiend down the road at the next pay-per-view or something?
Bray Wyatt's biggest enemy is not who he's wrestling. Bray Wyatt's biggest enemy is the Fiend, because the Fiend is the monster that is living inside of Bray's head. All right, I'm getting into these notes real quick.
That was deep.
This goes back all the way to 2015.
Yo,
dog.
While
I'm
you're digging,
smelling a bullshit finish.
I don't disagree with that.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I just smell some shit.
I see Justin Marmalade out there. If it was the Fiend, WWE would have had the Fiend on the match graphic, but it's Funhouse Bray with wrestling Braun tonight.
Okay.
And he's really glad that you're a friend. And this is
So that'll never ever end.
All right. So back in 2015, there was
Here we go.
a Bray Wyatt dropped a promo about the man in the woods, who, by definition, had long yellow hair, pallid white skin, and glary eyes like a cat. You know who has eyes like a cat? Fucking long yellow hair and pale white skin? The Fiend's motherfucking mask.
I was gonna say Tiger King.
And Tiger King.
That's.
I was gonna
Thank
say
you.
Dolph Ziggler.
Finally, some sense in this
Dolph Ziggler
podcast.
Thank you.
He be tanning.
Okay.
Anyways, with the Fiend, the Firefly Funhouse is either purgatory or hell. Because remember when I drunkenly talked about the Divine Comedy Dante's Inferno?
Yes.
The Firefly Funhouse. It says, "Abandon all hope, ye who exit here." And in the Divine Comedy, before Dante goes into hell, abandon all hope, ye who enter.
That's correct.
So if he is exiting
went to
purgatory to go into hell, yeah, it's a whole fucking thing.
And they will be made to crawl on their bellies and such and such.
Guys, I'm getting freaked.
It's like
I'm over
storming
here.
outside, and you're speaking about divine comedies
Oh,
and
shit, it
prophecies
really is,
and
bro.
stuff. I'm concerned about our well-being.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Spaceship.
But speak your truth.
when after Bray Wyatt was off TV after his little fake turn with Matt Hardy, the deleter of the world, he would tweet weird shit like, "I'm not a god. I never was. I'm sick. I needed help. Have so many things to fix. My next journey will be my true calling." And then he's always talking about, "I need to listen to these angels and all this stuff." Who is he listening to? The Fiend. Maybe the Fiend. There isn't a man in the wood. Maybe the man in the wood has been inside his head all along. And that goes to shit like Sister Abigail, the puppets. They all represent the past of his shit. It's all because he thought Sister Abigail was a god. Because Randy Orton said he saw Sister Abigail's grave when he burned down the compound. But sorry.
Breathe.
Bray Wyatt says Sister Abigail is still alive, which is why we seen Sister Abigail in the Firefly Funhouse match. But that's all in his head.
Because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again.
After his loss to Goldberg, tweeted, "Life is a circle. No matter what beast you make yourself out, how bright one side is, inevitably the dark side comes again. But beauty of the circle, round we go." That's all he tweeted. He deleted all this shit. I had to Google a lot. He's upset with his past. Bray Wyatt. Husky Harris.
I didn't pay him shit.
I'm not done. He's upset with his past. Husky Harris, Bray Wyatt. He's on a road to redemption. Let me in. Let me in. The Fiend is his redeeming factor. He's winning all these matches he lost with Bray Wyatt. And back in 2015, Bray Wyatt, earlier this year, Bray Wyatt tweeted, back in 2015, I did 8 consecutive promos, which one sentence that didn't belong. If you put them together, there was a secret message.
Uh-huh.
And none of you guys found it.
I remember him
And
saying
then
that.
here are the camera. Here are the 8. I've been up since 6. Here are the 8. Here are the 8 things. What makes you smile? I know you miss me. Let me in. We don't belong here. The fuck? What happened to you was a tragedy. Limbo is no place for it. So like yours, I believe I found the answer. The angel with the burn wings is waving you on. That ended up being an episode and a theme to an episode of the Firefly Funhouse season 1.
Are you done?
Almost.
It's almost
He
done.
said almost.
Hey, yo, hold your applause. Hold the applause.
Hold the applause till the end.
Okay.
The tragedy that Bray's talking about could be his career. Man, being tragic, like I said with Braun Strowman, he always gets to the top and just squashed, buried, whatever. Can't finally make it. Or is if you put it together, it kind of sounds like he's having a one-side conversation. Who's he having that conversation with? The fucking Fiend. The only person that could hear the Fiend is him. And if you go to back to the 2015 Man of the Wood videos, he always talked about the sound of the Fiend, the screeching. You ever notice how Bray Wyatt, Kurt and Heel, always puts the fucking hands over his head? And whenever the Fiend shows up, all you hear is wee and whatever. Hurt heel. Hurt heel. There's more, but I'm done.
That's deep.
Wow.
Justin Marino. Wow.
Hey, someone pay this man.
He said,
This man.
This man took more notes than Nardwar.
PayPal this
Hey,
man.
Nardwar, you hear me? You hear me, bro?
Justin Marmalade said to you and I, it's our show too. Why don't you take the reins because Dom has taken over the podcast and it's off the rails.
It is.
was
Listen,
Off the rails.
he had to speak his truth. This man has never done coke before in his life, and he's just been up since 6 in the morning doing his research.
Allegedly.
But he speaks his truth.
Smooth
Hey.
sailing from there, bro.
Guys,
Yeah.
if anyone hears any underground explosions, DM me immediately. We have to talk.
It's the bunker.
I got a lot of stuff on my mind, guys. Shoot your boy a message. Talk to the
Right.
Odyssey.
It's the bunkers.
So, yeah, I think Bray Wyatt's going to win.
Yeah. I'm still smelling bullshit. You know?
You think it's gonna
Dude,
be a
your
shitty
theory-
finish?
Your theory turned my brain to applesauce.
Yeah.
I am
more I'll get
impressed.
Into, but there's more show we have to talk about. So we'll
Wow.
talk about it to the camera.
Yes, sir.
That was a lot.
All right. So let's just move on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So the next match is Bailey versus Tamina for the women's
Again, let's
championship.
move on.
Yeah,
So
I
far.
Boy, Bailey got a comfortable seat wherever she go, don't she? I don't care who wins this. Tamina.
I hope Tamina wins. I like the look. she's
Nobody's
getting.
Mina.
Nobody's meaner than Tamina. So then we got
barely
Drew
know her.
McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship.
Drew McIntyre.
If you could change your fate.
Brock Lesnar, if you could change your feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre. Yeah, he's gonna win.
Spot on.
Thank you. I've never watched that movie.
Good ass movie, dog. It made me cry.
I think Drew's gonna take it back. I think Drew's gonna retain, and Seth's gonna keep doing his Monday Night Messiah thing.
I think he is too.
Great
Yeah.
gimmick.
He's been doing some fire promos.
Seth Rollins merch sales never been higher. And
Yeah.
Drew's merch sales been higher too.
Y'all ever seen Seth's penis?
What'd you say?
Maybe.
It's on my
Have you ever
Google.
seen Seth Rollins' penis?
I have not.
I have shown.
He'll
I haven't
say-
been down that rabbit hole.
Later.
Later,
He'll get you later.
but it'll probably pop up. You probably spoke up in the universe.
Oh boy.
He's gonna go home right now.
Oh my god.
I might leave right now
Instant
and go to the
transition outta
bathroom.
You gotta beam up, man. Y'all from space, right? That's right.
I stay
From
beamed
everywhere
up.
and nowhere.
Beam your boys up.
What's the next match?
The next match is a fatal 4-way tag match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship between the New Day, Miz and Morrison, hey, ho, ho.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. MC, MIZ, and Johnny Drip Drip, a.k.a. the Mizzy and the Morrison. Forgotten Sons,
Who?
which would be Steve Cutler, Jackson Riker, and Wesley Blake.
Correct.
Doesn't say which ones are in the match.
More than likely, Wesley Blake.
Blake
and-
got a big ass nose. Never mind.
And Lucha House Party, which I hope wins because Lucha House Party's been fucking killing it lately.
Hey, whoa, Jack.
Yeah.
We should maybe just use some instant transmission or use the Audicopter and, put ourselves in the match.
Then the reject gonna steal them ones too.
Or what if we got in the Audicopter and just took the money in the bank? You boys split that.
That would fucking hilarious.
You know,
Wait, y'all got a copter?
the Audi copter.
How do you think they got you?
Everybody
a
else has
plug.
got to climb.
Everybody has a copter, doesn't it?
Everybody else has got to
Mine's
go
on
all the
layaway.
way up the building, but you guys got a helicopter. You thinking ahead, bro?
Everybody got one. Everybody has
Mine's on layaway.
Vlad, do you have a helicopter?
one. Vlad has it.
Yours is underground. Boy,
Oh my
Back to the
goodness.
bases.
basis.
The Vlad of the
Underground
bunker.
base.
The Vlad
Oh
bunker.
my
I
god.
don't care who wins this one. I think it'll be
Uh,
Lucha House Party.
I think it'll be New Day
I
retaining.
hope it's
Yeah, probably.
house party.
Probably.
So okay, let's get to the Money in the Bank matches
Oof.
themselves.
They're happening at the same time.
They are happening
lot
at
of
the
bodies.
same time.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the men's and the women's Money in the Bank matches are happening at the same.
What does that mean?
They're gonna have two
Starting
different cameras.
starting ground floor.
They're starting on the ground floor. They're going all the way up
Titan
WWE
Towers.
headquarters.
2 cameras?
I assume
Oh.
they're just
Those 2 cameras are going to go round the outside, round the outside.
like the
round
Trailer Park
outside.
Girls.
How are people's ADHD supposed to focus on this?
Let me-
I don't know,
Real
young
question.
custodian. How is that supposed to focus on that?
Well, if we look back in 2012,
I have trouble focusing. 2 cameras sounds crazy. I try to play video games and watch TV at once sometimes, and sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But
That's
full
all I
focus is impossible.
Let me
with
tell
2
y'all
things.
how I think this is
Crazy.
going to go down. Okay, so
Okay.
it's going to be 2 groups starting out on the ground floor, right? I think it's going to be a cinematic match like the Fiend and the Taker thing was. So it's going to be like a lot of like, oh shit! Then all of a sudden, Asuka and Rey Mysterio popped out the closet and they're doing hurricanranas
Good
to
for them.
I'm
to
proud of them.
Aleister
Good for
Black
them.
and Lacey Evans, and it's going to be like, oh, somebody ran out the conference room with a broomstick and he's beating the shit out of
if you've been
AJ
watching the
Styles.
weekly shows, they're implying somebody might fall off the roof.
I will say I read things where there was a point where Vince McMahon actually showed like a big spot of the match, the 74 or however old he is, man himself. Like,
Big
it's
spot
a,
is
it's, a,
Otis.
it's a big spot on the roof.
Okay,
Who's going to get eaten?
When I
Rey Mysterio.
yeah,
Yeah.
when I picture this match, I picture like WCW backstage assault.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
that game.
Dude, a lot of mixed emotions out there. I bet.
Yeah.
You know, you either played it, you just did it.
Oh, I
And it's-
played it. Did not like it.
Yeah, man, it's like something you
It was
just kind of
different.
show, and it's like this happened. You know?
It's a thing.
It
Yeah.
happened.
You could buy this.
You could
could.
be David Flair.
Buy it, sell it, trade it.
A Gameplay Unlimited, located at 77 North Sandusky Street. That trivia game is still at my house.
That's how you do a plug, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a good plug, boys.
But
I'll
who's
do that.
winning these things?
I
Who's
think-
involved?
Okay,
Yeah,
let me lay it out.
The men's.
All right. So in the men's, you have Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, Aleister Black, King Corbin, Otis, and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
In the women's, you have Asuka,
Mhm.
Shayna Baszler,
Uh-huh.
Nia Jax, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Carmella.
Give it to Dana Brooke.
I
Asuka.
fucking wish.
What a swerve that would
Fucking
be.
wish.
Give it to Dana Brooke. I'm
Like-
saying it.
She's a
And-
waifu, bro.
She haven't done
Yeah.
anything. And then she get the
Asuka.
money in the bank.
She's got such a
Oscar be
Good
good too.
spirit.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Yeah,
But
she hasn't done anything her
for the
boyfriend does.
men's, man,
Baron fucking Corbin. I'm calling it. No,
It's-
Aleister Black.
Corbin, Alistair, Otis.
Otis,
Alistair
that
won.
again, the Hartfield ending would be Otis. If
I
he
bet
would
you.
get the W.
I have a feeling Vince loves you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that. I don't know.
He should.
I'm going to say.
I imagine.
I'm saying Aleister or Corbin.
I would say
Right the wrong.
I don't think Otis.
I'm gonna say Alistair or AJ.
I'm gonna say AJ Styles.
My
Mm.
favorite thing. AJ
Yeah, the
Styles-
dead man is here. What
my-
the
he's-
hell?
My favorite. He said, "Yeah, I got buried. So what?" That's the best way you go about that.
Oh what?
I remember when I was buried.
So what about the women's?
Oscar.
You think Asuka?
She has to.
I would like
Her just cutting promos in whatever that gibberish language she's Ooh.
Japanese.
Have you
How
seen
dare you?
the promos that Carmella's doing on Twitter?
No.
She's dressing up cosplay as whoever it is. So like Becky Lynch or whoever,
Uh-huh.
and then lip syncing all these promos. She
That's
did Stone
hilarious.
Cold Steve Austin the other day with a bald cap.
Oh
It's
god.
fucking hilarious.
I love Carmella.
Asuka sounds nice. Carmella's already a 2-time winner.
What's up, Carmella? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, young custodian.
Is she listening? Is she on here right
she
now?
watches
Oh,
Hey, what's
Yeah.
up, Carmella?
what up, girl?
Get off my. How you doing?
Only one man can shoot the shot.
What's up? I'm just saying.
Hey, not if you pay enough.
Never mind. Yo, oh damn it! I try not to mention the podcast every show, but on the New Days podcast,
All right.
they were asked to stop mentioning OnlyFans.
Man, I can't go a single week without mentioning OnlyFans in my daily life.
I believe
that's the real
that.
truth.
Justin Marino said, bottom line is somebody is going to get Ricky Tanned off of Titan Tower, and then Chris Tucker's going to show up, and he's going to be like, damn, he ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3.
Because Rush Hour 3, oh, it happened, dog.
But yeah, that's money
I
in the
think
bank.
Otis is gonna get yeeted.
You think Otis is gonna get
No,
yeeted?
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
Let the
probably.
small man fly. He's had a great career. After killing somebody.
We all watched it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
It's a 619.
Okay. Well, it's not okay.
let's be real. It's not okay.
Ooh.
It's okay. The man died. Well, you got me there.
That okay.
Oh shit. Okay, that's funny in the bank. Let's catch up a little bit, boys. How was y'all week? How was y'all week? Who wants to start?
Yo, Toasty Elements 3 is out now. The album dropped.
It dropped.
The Awesome Odysseys album that we do with Myron Reed. You guys might know who he
You
is.
might know who he
You
is.
might have
talk
heard
about
of
him all
that
the
guy.
time.
He
Hot
might
fire.
be MLW champion right now.
No big deal.
You might hear this. If you are, I'm calling you Powdered Toast Man on air. I love you, Myron. I love you, Myron.
He's goofy.
So it's
Shout outs to Lil Nate, too.
Yo,
sure.
Toasted Elements is on SoundCloud, by the way.
Lil Nate's
Yeah,
a
where
wrestler,
can you get
too.
That
If
was
y'all
Lil
don't
Nate.
know, shout outs to Lil Nate. He's on
Lil
our
Nate.
album. He's on like
Lil
4 or
Nate.
5 songs.
You say Lil Nate, is that Nate Wings or who's Lil Nate?
Lil Nate is Nathan
Edwards, isn't that? Is that
Yes,
his name? Yes,
Nathan
yes.
Edwards.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
I want some wings.
so you can get on SoundCloud. Is it on like Bandcamp or anywhere else?
SoundCloud. I know it's on YouTube. It's on Myron's channel.
Okay.
Myron has some songs on Spotify too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Myron's on Spotify for sure.
The
He got a
more
few
you
songs
know.
on there.
Chris had the ugly tuna, dog.
told us, man.
It's okay, bro. My memory's trash too.
Yeah. You know.
Myron watched me beat Kyle Maverick at WWF No Mercy.
That's a fact.
He's still soft, bro.
That's a
All
fact.
right.
Whooped your ass.
I bet it hurt him.
Ready, no?
Shout outs Kyle Maverick.
How was your week?
How was your week?
Not bad. I mean, after coming to the realization that I was replaced by a large personality last
It was our
week.
stunt fat guy.
Yeah, it was our
Stunt fat guy. Oh
Yeah.
my god. But no, I'm doing good. Working.
Yeah.
Wishing we're not opening up soon, but we probably will, so that sucks.
Where do you work? Where do you work?
Coles, I'm a manager over there. I work
He got them clothes, dog.
I work that retail life, dog.
You need to give me some clothes.
Give your
No.
boys some hookup.
That ish costs money.
On the D.
No,
What? You
I
don't
need my
say.
job. I don't get summers off. So I gotta work hard.
Somebody that died.
The steel chair. All right, but no, I'm doing good. Everyone's
good.
fine. Mother's Day today, you know.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
every
for
mom.
sure. Shout outs to all the moms out there.
Shout outs to
And all the
moms.
baby moms, the baby moms, mamas.
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 And the mamas who could have been.
That's why I'm repping
sure.
the Dusty Rhodes. It's my mama's favorite wrestler all time out there. You know.
Oh,
working-
yeah?
working at hard times.
That's why I'm wearing
Oh,
the Grey
yeah.
Yoda, because moms wear makeup and so doesn't he.
And that's why I'm wearing my own branded shit because I don't talk to my mom.
We were wearing the Audi shirts. Yo, you can hit us
Yeah.
up if you want shirts.
Yo,
you know.
we still
Yeah.
got some smalls, mediums, larges.
I need a small.
That's all we got right now. We need to get them
We're getting
larger
them-
sizes,
yeah, we're
but you
getting
can
them
hit us up
sizes.
online
It's okay.
right now.
I
Got
can
a
fit in
box.
the large. I have a
Awesome.
large and I can fit in it.
Awesome
sir.
Odyssey on the Facebook.
Awesome Odyssey on the Facebooks.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
And if you have an idea for a merch, I will do it.
I want to
Want a
Audi the
hat?
Flame shirt.
You know what?
Audi the Flame, bro. I tagged y'all on Facebook.
Tell Myron. You have to spam Myron if you want an
We
Audi
gotta
the
get
Flame.
You
for
said
us
that
to
as
fully
well.
get this going. We need to spam Myron, get this going as a group.
Yeah,
I'm down for the Audi the
We're
Flame
all
shirt. Sounds
about that.
I would
Fire.
also like to say somebody had a birthday recently.
Yeah, well, I was going to wait till I talked about my week. Talk about
that's
that.
your week.
Yeah, but I was going to have you go
Oh.
first.
I said my week was good.
That's
Okay.
it.
No,
End
it
statement.
happened.
All right,
I
great.
got drunk.
Where are you
Right.
getting confrontational?
We
Hey,
all
happy
are.
birthday, underwater.
Thank you. It was my birthday recently. I just turned 25.
Yay.
25.
It was a lot of hard work, not dying till this point, but I made it somehow.
So what'd you get for your birthday? Anything nice?
I got some drinks and some hugs. My mom got me. I got a tattoo on my face.
He is no Malone.
My mom got me a gift card to Olive Garden, and I got
That's where it's
hella
at.
food from the Olive Garden.
Absolutely.
And then fan of the show, Lester Queen, as he is known, got me a gift to open on the show.
Oh wow.
So
Only I know what it is.
I'm gonna open up that
The
room.
bomb. Hold up.
It's not a bomb. It is the bomb.
Oh.
It is,
The bomb.
So
not
it-
a bomb.
It's retired wrestler Adam Bomb.
you know what it is.
In a bag.
I'm the only person
He
here that knows
spoiled
what
it.
it is.
What is happening?
I'm about to
Lost
open.
all control.
I'm about to open
There's
this.
What
one
is
other
control?
person here that knows what it is, and
What
he
is
has
it?
3 fingers.
Control doesn't exist.
Oh, really?
Oh, I had to
Especially
tell
if
somebody.
they're under someone else's control.
I'm about to open this right
We're
now.
opening the gift.
You can't really be mind controlled if you know where your mind really is.
What's in the
I
box?
got like a rectangular thing.
That's his penis.
geometry. I'm proud of you.
Okay, here we go.
That's it. Okay.
We hold my mic.
I would be glad to hold your mic.
Glad TV. Thank you.
Also, if anyone can help me like figure out how to like get into the astronaut industry, I've been trying to get a hold of NASA, and I no luck. No luck so far. So any
What is it?
plugs, any sponsors, you know,
Oh shit!
DMs.
What is it? Show the
What do you
class.
got, bro? What do you got?
He's unwrapping furiously. It's a
my
book.
uncle.
Oh,
It's my uncle.
Dude, it's your uncle.
It's my uncle.
Bro, I got Jack's uncle. I got his fucking book signed.
Wow, that's
It's signed.
Oh yeah, signed.
Holy shit.
Open it.
Spaghetti.
Open it.
Open it.
Is there
What
an
is it?
inscription?
It says to Brandon. I'm assuming that says New Jack.
I'm assuming that says New Jack.
yes.
Wow.
Oh my god, this is lit as fuck. Oh, I'm getting down on this. I'm gonna get down. I gotta tweet New Jack. I gotta tweet New Jack when I get
Yo,
home.
he's got-
I gotta. Are you okay?
I'm up now. I'm here now, bro.
Bucket.
Oh my god.
Bucket.
This show is more.
That
wild
was
than
we got a
Netflix.
bucket chant during one of our matches one time.
Did you?
Dude, it was surreal. It was like it was probably like the greatest moment of my life. I don't remember. They might have been called the Bucket Boys, but the fans were chanting Bucket, and I was just standing there in the middle of the ring looking around like, wow, my life is crazy. They're chanting Bucket.
I got hit with a bucket.
You can chant, man. We have gotten them to chant "We love gay shit" at multiple unsanctioned shows.
We love
True,
gay shit.
true.
We do.
So what's next on the docket?
I-
Since you got New Jack now, is there anything else you want to talk about? or-
Yeah, we got more shit to talk
Oh,
about.
okay.
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 So
Boomer.
I mentioned this last week. I had a graphic made, but fuck the graphics today. I wanted to go over some shit on wrestling Twitter that people
Also
have been
fuck
talking
12.
about.
What's going on Twitter?
There's always something.
There's something there.
What you got?
Oh. I don't know.
I see all these kids nowadays talking about TikTok, and I keep checking my watches and my clocks, and I don't know what's going on. The time
I've
seems
checked
right.
My clock like 12 times.
What are you kids talking about? You gotta update me. I'm old.
Well,
I'm
if
old.
you get the right watch, it says
old
"Okay
are you?
Boomer" on it.
Okay, Boomer.
Mm.
Whatever
How
you
much is
say,
that?
Boomer.
I don't know,
Oh
probably
my
too much.
Twitter.
So
I barely.
most people have probably heard this already, but there was a famous comedian who recently
I got notes.
you got notes on this. There's a famous comedian who did a podcast recently. His name is Tom Segura.
Yeah.
His co-hosted by Christina P, his wife.
Yeah, his wife,
Right.
Christina Pazinski.
Christina
Her name was so
Pazinski.
complicated, she just switched it to Christina P.
So they did
P.
a
Kelly.
podcast recently,
Your mom's house. Episode 550.
Your Mom's House, where
Special
they
guest
talked
Joe Coy.
about a lot of things, and pro wrestling was one of them.
Ooh.
And they said,
What to say?
and I quote,
Okay.
wrestling fans might be the most R-word people on the planet.
Retarded.
Yeah.
Why is it always me that has to say the bad words?
Yeah. You're the bad influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
They said if you are someone over the age of 11 years old and a grown adult and you still watch wrestling, you should probably kill yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
She is in her 40s. She's older than Tom. So
Thought you took
Yeah.
notes.
I don't know how old they are. I took notes on the podcast.
Lady or not?
I took notes on the episode. I
Was it
watched the
her or
episode.
the dude that said it?
Tom said it. The conversation started, and because they were just talking about shit they don't like, and she goes, "Well, I dated this guy who was like really into wrestling," and then Tom went on a rant about how wrestling fans are
Oh,
retarded.
I actually want to touch on that real quick because that's another important part of the conversation.
Yeah.
She goes, he actually took me to a WWE live event in California, and Tom goes, "Oh, really?" And she goes, "Yeah, it was a lot of fun." And he goes, "Yeah, so was the fucking Special Olympics if you're there." Yeah. I
don't know. I think that they said they mentioned the Undertaker was there, but they didn't specify which one.
Yeah.
You know, some people look at a picture and they a painting or something and they don't like it, but someone else might. You know, you don't see the art in it. I don't really see how you don't,
You have
but
to downplay it.
whatever. If you don't gotta call people names, I'm gonna just go with the. I seen about it too. I'll go with Dolph Ziggler's approach. I like what he said.
Yeah,
He handled it pretty good.
Actually, that's a good point. A lot of celebrities and wrestlers and people are coming out about it. Dolph Ziggler said, "Hey Tom, Christina, like I get you guys are coming from an angle of like comedy. Like I hope you know what we do is like takes a lot of hard work and a lot of preparation, and
Right.
this is like totally for entertainment, blah blah blah." Whereas people like New Jack were like, "Bitch, square up. I bet you wouldn't. I'll teach you."
if
The Abyss was like, "I'll take you down, bro. Like I'll get you the wrestling lessons.
Not for
Let's
real,
go."
Take those bumps though.
This is the shit I hate about shit like this, because if you watch the episode, Tom even says he admitted in the episode that he went at wrestling fans wrong and that people were going to message him and say they hated him and shit. But he even said he took the cheap route.
Either is applicable.
Root.
Depends on your region.
He's from Cleveland.
Cleveland rocks.
Yeah. Anyway, and he admitted he took the cheap route, but that's not an interesting take, and so he did it for a bit. He's also said on multiple podcasts that he's a fan of wrestling and he gets it. So he was basically doing the heel thing.
Yeah.
And in the same episode, he also said how much he loves this show, Puppy Dog Pals, which is the show he watches with his kid.
I know this
had
show.
Veterans send videos to his wife calling her a piece of shit and saying she had stolen valor because she used to do the entertain the troop shows, whatever those are called.
Yeah.
And then he threatened to kill his producer multiple times on this episode.
Wow.
All right.
It's a volatile.
And then
human
he
being.
said and then they talk about what would be easier to kill, a handicapped person or an able-bodied person. So if we're picking parts of this episode to be mad at, the wrestling fans should not be the biggest one.
So, well, that's what I wanted to discuss is
That's
like
a lot to digest.
because we take the side of comedy a lot, but was that comedy even funny to be pushing the bar that much?
Yes.
I think there's a point being drawn when you're just trying to be too edgy. You shouldn't try to be edgy.
Unless
It's
you're
just,
Myron.
I guess it just kind of happens. Yeah, Myron, you can try to be edgy, I guess. But if like you shouldn't really try to be edgy. It's just like, I mean, I guess if that's your personality, that's your personality. But if you forcing it, if you just trying to say some like raunchy
custodian.
shit just to get some publicity, if that's your thing,
Turn it down for the
whatever,
fan
you
club.
can do your thing. Everyone do their thing.
Hey, 6ix9ine's out.
6ix9ine's out. See, everyone's doing their thing.
He's in the news.
I ain't heard no song, but it's like about goobas or something. The things on Mario.
Since we talked about
I fucks with the music.
Bet.
Because I'm not the one that's going to be out there killing people. He ain't about to snitch on me.
True.
Going to
True.
steal from the schools. Is that what he going to tell?
Whoa.
You got
Allegedly.
Whoa!
Allegedly. Allegedly.
We're
Dum,
live.
dum, dum, dum.
We're live, bud.
But my thing is, stand-up comedians and people who in the entertainment world, they are the last bastion of free speech, especially in this world. And if it comes naturally and they're going to say it, say it. It doesn't. To me, it didn't seem like he was trying to be edgy or funny, and it wasn't scripted for him to say it. It just came out, and what comes out comes out. Brother Ali said, "Whatever comes up comes out. We don't put our hands over our mouths." That's what I think. My cousin Derek is dead as fuck. He put, "I'm dead as fuck."
Oh.
Skull emoji.
Oh, Derek. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Um,
Toasty Elements is on Spotify.
Yeah, he's supposed to be making me a theme song. What the
Yeah,
fuck? Where's it at?
yeah, I'm waiting
Slacking,
on that
dog.
shit. I think I like Alley Cat's point.
Oh, I like
Um,
Alley Cat's point too.
She said that if you're going to use a word like the R word, and like then later redact your statements because you needed to apologize a little bit, and then in the same sentence compare something to a Special Olympics, she thinks that you're probably a piece of shit in real life too.
Yeah,
Like outside of the comment
that's
bit.
fair.
Like I don't know the guy Tom. Like we say some raunchy shit.
Yeah, let's
We
let's
do?
both- No, we do.
Oh,
Fresh,
I'm
you're
fine.
nice.
I'm great. I'm the best.
Like people think I'm a nice guy. I've been
Allegedly.
called I'm a nice guy.
Allegedly.
If we just go down what I say randomly,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be allowed to do what I do.
Yeah.
Let's go down the list.
No, let's
Not
not.
not on camera.
Especially on a
No.
camera.
Not
No.
on camera.
Do it.
We'll talk about that later.
Battle rapper Frank Stack once said, "Most of y'all know my favorite words are racial slurs, and that's all I'll say." Then me and you one time, underwater, go down the racial slur database while playing Red Dead.
I go down the racial slur database like
Hey,
every once in a while.
It's a good. It's a good
Everyone's.
website.
It's in my.
It's in my favorites.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you out there in comment land, if you want to put your take on it, that's cool. But
Comment land.
you know, that's
It's
like
right next to
TV
TV
land.
land.
Yeah, but comment land. But say what you want to say. We're here to hear it.
Imagine
We'll
if you're
we'll,
in
we'll read
TV
your
land.
stuff. I want to
Appreciate
also talk about another topic that came up this week.
I don't know this one.
That a bunch of wrestlers were commenting on, and the point of this one is
He didn't hear.
is good wrestler a gimmick? Is
Yeah, go ahead.
so
Elaborate on that.
so a lot of people like, okay, so let's take Danhausen for example, right? Danhausen is gimmick as all gimmick can be, right? Yeah. What?
Who do you love?
He put teeth in my mouth.
Danhausen.
Sorry.
Danhausen.
Sorry if you give a little PTSD.
Listen,
Oh yeah, they beat the dog shit out of y'all, but then y'all won and we hugged. It was cute.
Your boys won. But you put teeth in my mouth?
Danhausen. There's a conspiracy on Danhausen. I'll get to that later.
Break it down. You got notes?
You're the only one who brought a fucking
Hey, you ain't
notebook.
gotta show off like that.
Oh, God.
We don't even know.
So
Peacocking
okay.
over here.
Also,
Jesus.
Yeah, you only fuck him too, right?
So
Okay.
Danhausen is gimmick man, right? And a lot of people are super into Danhausen's gimmick.
Yes.
Then you've got guys like Cesaro, where his gimmick is he's a great wrestler, but also he's this big Swedish brute, and he's like a
Say the-
big guy.
sorry.
Can just I am a wrestler, and that's it. Like I'm just really good at wrestling. You're not like a personality. Can that get you over?
Taz.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And to Mike, my brother, what you got?
I feel like that if you see and enjoy what he does, like you get a glimpse of what he's doing and you can relate to the person, then I feel like that's no problem. But if you're a new person going to a show and you just see some random dude, then that's gonna be a problem. So I feel like there should be like some way you bridge those
Yeah, you got to
without
bridge the
taking
gap.
advantage.
Yeah.
I agree with that to a point where I feel like you have people like if you went to Japan and you were there just solely to be a good wrestler, the wrestler, a Katsuyori Shibata, and you were literally just to be a good wrestler and you were good at what you do. I feel like you could totally get over. But in the E and the machine that is the E.
We'll talk about all. We'll talk
It
about
depends
all
where
wrestling.
you're at, brother.
Yeah.
It really does.
I have been a good fan of the show, Billy Jean, who I am supposed to tell when we go live, and I forget every time. He once told me New Japan and Japan in general is the land for wrestling, whereas North America primarily is the land of sports entertainment.
Right.
But there's a lot of good sports entertainers in the E that are really great wrestlers.
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly, all the boys in Undisputed. One of the best, one of my favorite matches is Kyle O'Reilly versus the wrestler Shibata, and that's just a wrestling match. But they also can do a gimmick that is really good. Healy boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it works.
People like who commented on this? I think Eric Stevens said
I like Eric Stevens.
he's been talking a lot of heat about a lot of stuff,
Yes,
and he's actually the reason he inspired this segment. He said, if you want fucking characters, go watch some fucking cartoons.
I just downloaded Boomerang app
Whereas,
on my Fire Stick.
I do love
Cass, he basically cut a promo, and that was the subtitle. And Casanova Valentine, friend of the show, cut the exact same promo, except he was like, "Oh, I'm a hoss man. I work out every day. Just remember, at the end of the day, we're at the Outlaw Mud Show."
I have scars from Casanova. Hey, I have scars from y'all motherfuckers too. Kendo sticks.
Oh, what?
Hey, you kicked me.
Shit, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I felt bad as shit.
You really did.
True story.
That's a true story. Listen, man.
Actually, hell, I kicked you after you hit me. It was a receipt. I gave you a receipt.
Hey, whoa. You're supposed to get the receipt right after the other thing happens. You can't get it later. It's expired, bud. That receipt
But I
expired.
can still file it under my taxes, dog.
You might be able to, but he might get a
proud
receipt
of
on
you.
that one. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a receipt on that.
The other one already expired, so it's like a new one,
Taxation
I
is
guess.
theft.
It's crazy out here.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna get my ass beat by the Awesome Odyssey, you know.
Probably. I'm gonna go have a burger after the show. I don't know about
I
you.
think at
Whoa,
the end
that
of the
sounds
day, I think there's wrestling for everyone somewhere,
yes.
and I think there are people who can definitely get over just by being a great wrestler.
Yes.
You could have your wrestling matches. You could have your, like I said, Kyle O'Reilly and Shibata, but then you could also enjoy your Invisible Mans versus Invisible Scans.
Exactly.
Match of the year. And shit like that.
I had a full-on conversation with some people in a wrestling group
I'm not allowed in that group.
a couple weeks back. How they tagged Dave White, friend of the show,
British.
in a post from Superhuman,
For my
and trying to get into the fact that he thinks deathmatch wrestling is trash.
Who?
His name is David McKeever. But no,
Oh,
yeah, he
Mr.
thinks
McKeever.
deathmatch is trash and it's just not real art of going in there and just beating yourselves to half death and stuff like that. And it's just it's open to interpretation, but
There's a
it's
lot of
just
great storytelling
it's not
in
his
deathmatch
jam
wrestling, though.
in that. And I can respect that, but he's
Shout out to
wrong.
Wicked J. R.I.P.
Shout outs deathmatch wrestlers. I see y'all. I ain't doing that shit, but it's still art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all got balls. Y'all got balls doing that. It's like, and y'all are still, you're still doing the moves. You know what you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
If you're telling me there ain't no storytelling in deathmatch wrestling, look at 440 versus MDK.
That's what I
Yo.
was just about to say. Look at RSP versus Nick Gage,
Why you
man.
gotta bring that up?
The
Why you
Awesome
gotta bring
Odyssey.
that up?
I'm just saying
Awesome
what it
Odyssey
is,
will
man.
get hardcore, like some, like the ladder match, something like that. I don't want to do no death match though.
So you heard it here first. Awesome Odyssey's gonna do a death match.
Wait, what?
I do
Y'all heard it here
I do a
first.
pillow.
Look at it,
no.
unsanctioned pro.
Oh.
Awesome Odyssey versus Sean's fingers. We gotta go find him. But it's gonna be Awesome Odyssey versus Great Bit of Glorious Fingers.
Oh my
Book it, Derek.
Yikes!
How do I have friends?
I don't know. It's really a surprise.
That's
to all of us.
that's all the big topics I wanted to talk about. I thought maybe we would just
Are you shaking?
am I about to get mugged? Is this Preston Vance behind me?
Hey, bro. That's pretty scary.
Wow.
Intense.
That was a big bro.
I just
I didn't know what to do.
I just kind of wanted to end the show with a little BS and talk to our boys.
Yeah, for sure. Any questions too? You know what I mean? Any questions for sure.
I have a question.
I love questions.
What you got?
I have a question. So you've wrestled in Unsanctioned Pro.
Yeah,
Yes.
You wrestled in Rockstar.
I think.
Mm.
No.
We have
that?
They have
Have you not? I thought you did.
Not wrestle.
We have
Where
not.
have you wrestled?
Who wrestled in Paradigm?
We have wrestled in
Was it-
Paradigm,
was it
Paradigm
Paradigm?
Wrestling.
Yeah, we wrestled Paradigm, Unsanctioned, WTF.
Bounce
That's
around,
from South
bounce
Park.
around between other places. Book your boys. Book
Yeah,
your
they're
boys. We are
phenomenal.
looking for work. Clearly, there
phenomenal.
is not a lot going on right now.
Why?
But
Why?
gee, I don't know. I don't watch the news, guys. I don't. So
It's wild. It's
I
just
don't know.
things are
I just
canceled
heard.
everywhere.
I heard some shit's going down.
Can I be honest with y'all for a second?
What's up, bro?
I was gonna wear my DD trash shirt, but I couldn't find it.
The disrespect for
You want
hindsight.
to know something? You want to know something?
All right.
They dropped me on my head on that show.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
And I want my revenge.
Just
Your boy took an ATM
Not the
driver.
mustache and the beard.
Took
Oh,
it.
my boy.
Revenge.
little insight.
We do want revenge.
Awesome Odyssey challenged DD Trashed for the Paradigm Tag Team
Paradigm.
Champions.
Yeah.
Paradigm.
Boy got dropped on his head.
Eat it.
Yikes.
And they teamed up on your boy.
Yep.
We were still close to winning,
that
though.
happen
Still
every
close to
match.
winning.
Yeah, why is everybody just
They
ganging
just
up
whoop
on
your
us?
ass every match, Chris.
They don't like us.
Racism is still real,
It's
guys.
because-
Got to
you
try
got
and
the
hold us
losses.
down.
So my question was,
Back to the question.
is there from all the places you have wrestled, is there a tag team that you guys feel like you really love to wrestle, you have the best chemistry with, and you guys just enjoy teaming
Are you
with?
even good at science?
I love teaming with and wrestling Myron Reed. Always fun.
PME is pretty
Yeah,
fun.
PME's fun. I like wrestling those guys. I've wrestled them twice. Those are
Young, dumb, and broke. They're dicks.
Yeah.
They don't
yeah,
like me.
yeah. I
at
like Young,
all.
Dumb, and Broke. I like wrestling them.
As soon as I get my hands on them, I'm like, yo.
It's like gang wars. It's like, all right,
They do
screw
not like
these
me.
guys.
They do not like me.
Constant
we
heels,
like you.
constant heels at Unsanctioned Pro, but that's the fun, right?
That's the fun.
They told us we suck cocks.
They say
Yeah.
they say things like that,
Say
you
the
know.
darndest things,
They-
kid.
These kids, yeah, these kids say the darndest things. These kids in their TikTok
Who's the host of that
videos.
show?
Anyway, do y'all have a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of tag teams, this is a tag team that I really like. They had to stop for a while because one of the wrestlers had to have some surgery. But that is the team of the Hate Trash Disaster with Schlack and Marcus Crane. Would y'all ever wrestle them
We'd wrestle anybody.
in a death match?
That's scary.
Like I say, you know, I do my ladder match type situations
Yeah.
like we did.
Yeah, that's what we
Like
do
when we
a
won
lot
our
of
titles,
matches.
we'll do that type of
Table
thing.
match.
You know,
Get
like
some chairs,
so, like
we
Orton
don't
did,
know
like
problem.
Orton did it back last 2004. You know what I mean? That's
got Orton
that's up there. That's
You
like
got
about our
Orton
limit.
jokes? No, I hate Orton.
That's about it. We'll get kind of hardcore, but you know, we got balls.
What about
Marbles.
We're not scared.
Yeah,
do you have anybody that your team? Do you have any inspirations, like any team from past or current that inspire
machine
you?
guns.
Kelly.
Not machine. Actually, I just watched Bird Box. Anyway.
Machine gun Kelly.
Ew.
No, Motor City Machine Guns.
Boys.
Ooh.
Hardy.
Ooh.
The Hardys.
Ooh.
The Hardy Boys.
I had a
for real.
feeling. Yeah.
That's definitely.
Oh, Drew Super Jones is watching.
He's been watching. He just cut-
We know you in here, Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad.
Oh, can we call him Vlad too, or is that y'all
Yeah,
think?
Vlad
Hey,
doesn't
everybody
mind.
can call
Vlad's
him.
cool.
What's up, Vlad?
What up,
That's
Vlad?
weird.
Shout out.
I will DM you someday.
No, you won't. Hey, Drew, I need some help. I'll talk to you
Yo.
next year.
The Rascals are pretty cool too.
Shout outs to Rascals for sure.
Oh, the Rascals. Yeah.
The
yeah,
Little
yeah.
Rascals, yeah.
Buck,
Buckwheat.
Buckwheat
Yeah,
and
them
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who I was talking
Alfalfa. And
Darla.
about. Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Um,
I got
I got two pickles. I got two pickles. I got two pickles. Hey.
Yo, did we talk about the album?
Let's talk about
I
the
know we
album.
toast the elements, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
check this
Talk
out.
about it.
So you said it was
My
on.
four favorite tracks on this album.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Just a Kid.
Okay.
'Cause he's just
OG Pack is lit.
because we're OG packing.
Fire Nation. Myron Reed's on it, guys. You think he wasn't gonna be on Fire Nation?
We saw him get beat up by Larry D.
Oh,
Me too.
Larry D beats people up.
Hey, big boy.
He's
That's
scary.
staying in the business.
Finesse.
That's a banger.
Bangers.
We might play that later.
Shout out to
Finesse?
Bangers Only too. Go listen to Bangers Only by Myron.
I heard
You're
because
getting too many plugs, Myron. Screw you.
yeah, seriously.
No more plugging it
Screw
because
you.
we're
You're
on the
done.
show.
Yeah.
Cut off. I
Check
hate
out
you.
Young Custodians.
I hate
OnlyFans,
you,
too.
Mike.
It's pretty
I've heard good things about OG Pack, and I think somebody on Facebook was saying that was their favorite track.
Someone said that was their only favorite song by us. You know, everyone has their own flavor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always a different pot of sauce.
Flavor Flav. Fresh Voice, do you have any questions? For
No, I'm
the
just
boys?
glad the boys are able to be on the show.
Yeah.
So I have one thing to say because we kind of touched on it, but not. If the rejects were in here right now,
Beat him up, take our titles back.
okay.
You saw how he came at him in that one point in the match and they were trading
Yeah,
punches?
yeah,
That's our
that was
energy.
terrifying.
That's our energy right now at all times for
I'll
months.
throw
We've
down
been on
the
edge.
rejects. Get him in here right now. I want my titles
My blood's
right now.
running high. I'm
This-
getting a little
this-
too excited.
This stuff's expensive.
I
I'm
want my
worried.
titles.
Yeah, y'all not taking us in the studio.
This shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid a lot
We
of
ain't
money for
paid
this
for
shit.
shit, but they
They
did.
can pay for it.
They have a lot they need to pay for.
Yeah.
Points to missing belts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's like the WrestleMania sign.
Yeah.
Hey, cut out with the heart machine. Stop messing with the weather.
Right. I'm trying to go outside.
Don't censor your boys. You can't.
Don't censor us. Hey, don't put us on handcuffs either.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Because guess what?
What's that like?
I'm Harry Houdini. Is that even his first name?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about,
Harry
though.
Houdini.
Guess what? I'll pick out those
Handcuffs.
handcuffs. You guys knew what I'm talking about.
Best episode ever.
This is
Big
the best
ballin'.
episode.
We got a commenter, Kyle Kraft is watching. Shout out to him, whoever
Shout
he
out to
is.
Kyle Kraft. What's he got to say?
Minecraft Kyle.
Fuck that.
Minecraft Kyle.
Minecraft
Hey,
Kyle.
y'all know Punk Craft?
That's your name,
Craft
brother.
Punk. All right, what would he say? What's up?
Kraft magazine. Kyle, what did you say?
Yeah, Minecraft Kyle. What'd
do,
you
you,
say?
do you play Minecraft, Kyle?
No, not at all.
Minecraft Kyle.
Minecraft.
Been playing Overwatch.
All right.
Minecraft. Isn't that
I hate
book
my
about?
life,
Never
I got-
mind. That's my
Jesus.
song.
I got one question. I got one last
loyalty.
question,
I don't believe you
and
got more
then
than that.
and then we'll wrap up the show. If you had to pick one of the bigger brands,
Just the fact it was so off the cuff. He was ready. That's the show. Beyonce for the win, ladies and
that's the
gentlemen.
show.
That's freaking phenomenal.
I think that's the end.
Absolutely.
Is your question better than that answer?
no.
We will see you next week.
Memories.
Oh boy. Oh boy.